Hey there, people. This is Carolina of Revivolution, and today I wanted to invite you into my morning practice to share a way that the Caro and Andean wisdom has brought benefit to my life and the way that I actually integrate that into a daily lifestyle, no matter if I'm at home, if I'm traveling, if I'm at work. This is something that I do for myself and for nature each morning. So first thing I do when I wake up is go put on some hot water and then come and sit in this very gorgeous space. I'm looking at the apus, the mountains right now. I'm looking at the sun coming in and facing the sun. And I brought my little tea set. And so one of the things that my Caro Maestros and family have shared with me and with many of you is that it's really important for us to stay in harmony with nature by feeding her spirit. And that's called Aini, or reciprocity. And so each morning I wake up, and the first thing that I do is pour a cup of tea first for Pachamama and the Apus. And so you can just use one cup if you'd like, or you can have two. One is the masculine, one's feminine. In this case, if we just have one cup, what I'm going to do is take my right fingers and I'm going to flick it up towards the air. And then this left one, I'm going out to the earth. So if I had two cups, one's going up and out, and one's going down in the middle and around. So it's kind of like giving a hug. And so we're bringing in the balance of the feminine and masculine elements within nature, yet also within ourselves. And so the first thing that I do is I pray. In the morning I wake up, I give thanks, express my gratitude for an opportunity to live, to experience, whether the day is already not so good or is good, if I'm worried, if I'm happy, giving thanks to be able to experience the spectrum of life and emotion. And so I pour the first cup of tea for spirit, and I start the day with that. I just do this offering, and then I start doing my morning practice. And for me, that can be a multitude of things. Mainly right now I'm doing Ashtanga yoga, but just something to warm up the body, maybe dance, or maybe a meditation, or maybe you're just sitting and drinking quietly, drinking tea or coffee or whatever it is that you do. The idea here is that whatever that you're consuming in your body, that you're first offering to nature. So first thing when we wake up, we're establishing a connection with nature so that throughout the day we can have our channels open to navigate life, situations, people, conversations, actions with a deep connection to the planet rather than being absorbed into the mind. And so for me, I take extra time in the morning to just like really pay attention to my body and really pay attention to the subtleties that I'm experiencing and really paying attention to nature. Some people may not have that much time in the morning, which is understandable. So for me, that's what I love about this Andean offering. Typically, the elders may teach you to do it with wine and rum or with chicha, but they also say to do with something that you love. So if you drink cacao or smoothie in the morning, coffee or whatever it is that you love, just giving. And so if you don't have a lot of time in the morning to do a full-on practice, then it may be appropriate if you want to just take 5 minutes to concentrate, to connect with the earth, say thank you, and set your intention for the day. It's been a practice that's been very beneficial for me. It's kind of like we may want to create things in our life. We may have aspirations and goals. And if we haven't formed a communication, a relationship with our mother, and we're just asking, hey, can I please, get that new job? Can I please travel? Can I please make that retreat happen? Then it's kind of like asking for something without having that relationship as a base. And so this is the way that we personally take ownership in our life to reconnect with the mother, to reconnect with nature, and to speak to our mother, to say thank you. And then allow this to be a co-creation of what you are feeling inspired to create in life. Those inspirations that we have deep inside of us are, those intuitions are the voice of nature speaking through us. We are a species of nature. We're having just like a dog, like sniffing in the wind, we have an inclination to go for something. So let's maintain a conversation with creation so that we can co-create in a good way. And I mean, I think more than anything, it's an opportunity to sink in rather than being navigated by the mind and all of the Wi-Fi signals and all of the things that may stimulate our nervous system. It's an opportunity just to come back into presence, to state that out loud, to give that to your mother and to your father, and to navigate the day now with this base intention, and coming back in the day to that intention and noticing and observing how nature might be responding through conversations, through gifts, through silence, through what you may even see as a reflection in nature, like a hummingbird passing by. So these are all just practices that bring us into a deep state of mindfulness and presence throughout the day. And this is actually something that you could do at any time in the day. My elders carry around either tobacco or maybe some sweets, or maybe a small little container of rum. There's different things that come from your heart that we can stop in the day. You could be at the grocery store and no one even knows. You dip your finger, you know. I would give some tobacco to a plant. And so other people don't have to know what you were doing. It doesn't have to be anything dramatic. It can just be a simple, I feel myself getting a little elevated right now. I'm just going to stop for a minute. I'm going to reconnect with source, and then continue to navigate throughout the day. So I hope that's helpful for you. This has been a practice that's very, very beneficial in my life. And I know our elders talk a lot about making personal offerings, so I just wanted to take a moment to share with you the way that I'm integrating that into my life, into my work life, into my travel life, into whatever aspect of life. This is the practice that I come back to every time. So I hope you have a beautiful day. Hey, yeah.